become the first in the country to pilot a facial recognition system on students and faculty. This coming Monday, the Lockport City School District will enable the system and will later install it at other schools. But the pilot program has faced criticism over privacy concerns. And here to talk about this is Joe Gehr, a security expert. Thank you for your time. As a security expert for the past 25 years, what's your opinion on the implementation of these securities?
Hi, glad to be here again. Look, as we were talking offline before, facial recognition is one part of the puzzle, right? So when you talk about security, actually we can do an analogy, right? Security is like an airplane, okay? An airplane has a physical aspect to it, right? You have a structure, you have a door, windows, etc. You have seats. You have a technological aspect to it. You have, navigation systems, GPS, communication systems, so on and so forth. Then you have a human factor aspect to it. Who's the pilot? Is he skilled? Is he trained? Right? And then you have the million-dollar question, what's your goal? Where are you flying? Is it a short flight? Is it a long flight? And then these things change. With security is exactly the same, right? So you have a physical aspect to security. We have barriers, we have fences, we have doors, windows, etc. You have a technology aspect to it. Facial recognition, for example, okay? Alarm systems, motion detectors, and other sensors. And then you have a human factor aspect to it. Okay? Who is the security director? Is he skilled? What type of security is he skilled? Who's the team? Okay, you have a staff element there. Okay? Do they know what they have to do? You have the students, are they aware? And then at the end of the day, at the end as well, the million-dollar question is, what is the goal? Okay, so I believe the goal should be to keep the students and the staff safe. And in order to do that, we need to be talking about prevention and proactive strategies that take all of these elements, right, and synchronize them towards the goal of prevention. I can tell you that unfortunately, from what I see in the field, this is not happening. And actually, your question is typical. So they focus on one element of security, in this case, facial recognition. And then we're going to end up spending billions of dollars of this. But in and of itself, without having, again, a comprehensive strategy, that is not what is going to keep our kids and teachers safe.
And Joe, from your experience, besides facial recognition, what else can we do as parents or schools to prevent another mass shooting?
So I think it's time that we demand and require that our schools implement prevention strategies that encompass everything we just mentioned, right? So it's not only a technology issue, it's actually a strategy issue, right? And so there are strategies out there, and there are security directors that are trained in the field of prevention. It's an art, okay? Because you have to take all these elements in the, again, physical, technological, and human factor aspects, and you have to blend them towards prevention. That is not easy, but that is actually the only way to fulfill the goal of keeping our students and our staff safe. No one single technology is going to provide the magic wand to do that.
And how about privacy concerns? Some parents might not feel okay with having their kids being recorded while in school.
Yeah, these are one of the things that we have to take into consideration. As a parent myself, I can tell you that if I'm given the options of maybe giving up a little bit on my privacy issues versus, keeping my kids safe, there's no question, right? We would all want to have our kids safe. If that means that we have to give up a little bit on privacy issues, that may be the case. But again, I wouldn't put so much emphasis on one specific technology where the truth is that as a system, we're lacking prevention strategy. And that is actually something we do with my organization. And you're all welcome to take a look at proactiveandprepared.com.
Well, thank you, Joe, for being with us today, talking about this